Welcome to the 8th video in the series, The Character of the Dictatorship of the Proletariat According to Marx and Engels. Today we'll be going through the 1891 piece by Engels, Postscript to the Civil War in France on the 20th anniversary of the Paris Commune. I have subtitled this, quote, "Look at the Paris Commune. That was the dictatorship of the proletariat." This was said by Engels in this piece. In a proletarian state, increased development of large-scale industry and association of workers into one large union would have necessarily led to communism, had the commune not fallen to external reaction. This transitional state that arises from the ashes of the old bourgeois state is necessary for that reason, that it protects from reaction and creates a material basis for the transition to communism. The dictatorship, rather than being a repressive force, is instead a liberating one, that destroys the oppressing powers of the former centralized government like a slave taking up a gun against their master. The working class, as the sole revolutionary class, leads and holds the state apparatus that they create, with the ultimate goal of destroying what they have built and creating a new socialist society. The new state constructed by the proletariat is accompanied by new machinery to safeguard it against its own officials and the rise of a new bureaucracy and bureaucratic elite. State power is absorbed by the proletariat as a whole, who spontaneously carry out the activities the state would in Congress with it, within their own direct community organizing, with the state itself simply acting as an instrument of the proletariat for the proletariat. This new society's social organization is characterized by elected posts in administrative, judicial, and educational institutions, with full recallability at any time, and all officials receiving the same wages as any other worker, stopping place hunting and careerism. Binding mandates are established for delegates to representative bodies, ensuring accountability to the people and preventing the rise of a new class of professional politicians. The Paris Commune was a historical example of the dictatorship of the proletariat in action, demonstrating the potential for the workers to take control of their own destiny and create a new social society. This transitional state can be removed as new conditions and generations rise, and as the socialist society becomes more established and mature, ultimately leading to the achievement of a classist, stateless society. And that is the summary of Engels' Postscript to the Civil War in France on the 20th anniversary of the Paris Commune. As usual, if you want to go through the quotations that I derived the summary from, and including this particular quote, you can go into the description below to go to the Google Doc that's shared there. If you'd like to talk about this in the United Marxist Pact Discord server, the link is there as well. Tomorrow we will be going over the piece by Marx in 1871, Speech on the 7th anniversary of the International. Thank you for joining me for today's topical summary, and I hope to see you tomorrow.